Hello and welcome back to the channel. So there I am riding my motorcycle. It's about 7 o'clock at night, so it's not dark yet. It's just about dark. You know, maybe 15, 20 more minutes, it would have been completely dark. Driving down one of the back roads, ride my motorcycle, helmet on, just going along my business. And out of nowhere, a big bat, I guess that is uncoordinated or just decided to kamikaze me in the face, just wham, hits me right in the face. I'm going about 30 kilometers an hour, which isn't that fast, but you got to think the bat is flying straight at me at, who knows, let's say 30 kilometers per hour, right in the face, and its little juices, I don't know if it crapped itself or what, are all over the windscreen, and it fell off, it hit me and went behind me. Now it was too dark for me to stop, plus I was a little traumatized. So I didn't stop to see exactly how he was doing or anything. I'm hoping he just got up and fled away. But can you imagine riding a motorcycle around here? A lot of people ride with no helmets. Can you imagine riding with no helmet and getting smacked by a bat in the face when you're going slow on a back road? If that isn't another reason to wear a helmet here, I don't know what is. So yeah, I took a bat to the face. Now today is a rainy day. I have good news. There is no more smoke. Smoke is good, meaning there is none. So we are back into good clean air here in Chiang Mai. So no problem with that. But boy, when seasons change, I mean they change. The rainy season hit with a vengeance, and today's one of those days. Now, a big reason for this rain is there is a cyclone. A cyclone's kind of like a hurricane. It may be exactly the same. I never researched this, but anyway, over here it's called a cyclone. There's a cyclone in the Bay of Bengal, or Bengal, however you want to say that, and it is headed straight for Myanmar and Bangladesh. So that is going on, and we are catching the remnants because that's not that far away from Chiang Mai. So because the storm is so big, it's blowing in wind and rain for days. We're supposed to have this. So it's looking like it's going to be a lot of rain here. So I'm like, you know what? Instead of waiting for a dry day, I'll just do the video in the rain. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. So my wife and I, we got a new pet. We have 2 dogs. We brought the dogs from the United States. We thought about it. We wanted a fish. What kind of fish should we get? We live here in Thailand. Well, have you ever heard of the Siamese fighting fish? Remember, Thailand used to be called Siam. So these are the Siamese fighting fish, otherwise known as a beta. So we went to look online to see if anyone had them around here. Sure enough, there is a whole huge market for the betta fish here. Actually, we went to a store, it was an aquarium store, and I was surprised by how awesome it was. They had everything, and the prices for everything were relatively cheap. I've had fish as a hobby before back in the United States, and I remember paying a fortune for a lot of the things I bought for less than $24 for almost everything. So we ended up getting 2 betta fish. Now they were keeping these little tiny betta fish in little tiny jars or bottles, and they were keeping them soaked in some other water. So the bottle's in a container full of water to try to keep them cool enough, because it's so hot right now that even the betta fish need cooling down. But anyway, we bought 2 of those and set them up in our house. And I didn't think my wife was going to be too into it. Well, she was very into it. As a matter of fact, she wants a couple more betta fish. And we thought we had 2 males, but we figured out later on we got 1 female and 1 male. Now, when you've lived here long enough, every once in a while, you'll really be yearning for some of the food that you had back in the United States or whatever country you're from, Europe, wherever your home country is. And on this particular day, Kendall was she wanted a chili cheese dog, hot dog, which isn't the most common thing here in Chiang Mai. However, this is strange, one of our favorite restaurants in Old City called La Casita, which is it's a Spanish Mexican style food there. They had a special for chili dogs of all things. So I got Kendall in the car, we drove to Old City and got her a chili dog from La Casita in Chiang Mai. I thought about how weird that was. But anyway, sometimes when you're looking for that food, it does pop up on the special menu somewhere. Now, right before I drove here in the rain, I left a baby shower. Yes, they were inviting guys to the baby shower, so I stopped by for a few minutes. And they were serving food and desserts out of baby diapers. It was one of the most disgusting things I have ever seen. Needless to say, I didn't eat anything while I was there. Now, I've had people ask me in the comments on the channel, what is grocery shopping like? Let me just tell you real quick. So there's different kinds of grocery stores here. You can go to a Thai market where you will find all the Thai foods. It's going to be a lower price. There's a bunch of nice vendors selling their goods there. It's really neat. And everything is geared towards cooking in Thai, obviously. Well, let me just tell you, first of all, my wife and I aren't big cookers, and we definitely do not cook Thai. We love Thai food. We just rather the Thais cook our Thai food. That being said, I wanted to tell you a little bit about where you can find some food, ingredients, and name brands that you may be used to in Europe or the United States. There are 3 grocery stores here in Thailand, at least the area I'm in Chiang Mai up north, that have a lot of stuff you may be looking for. It's Tops, Rimping, and Big C Extra. You can find a lot of things there. So the other day, my wife and I were in Big C Extra. I'm like, let me do a couple of video clips to show people what name brands they have here of items that you may see back home. So I'm going to show you these things down the aisles, and what you can do is, if you really want to see it in detail, because I'm only going to show different blips from different sections, is go ahead and pause the video and kind of get a look around. You'll be able to see the name brand and you'll be able to see the prices as well. But as you can see, there are some name brand products that you may not be familiar with, but there's a lot of things that I do see that I remember from back home. Not that to say they don't have good Thai products here, they have great Thai products here. But there's some things that you just want the ones that you grew up with, that you know real well. And those are the ones that you can find at some of these grocery stores that I'm telling you about. And you can find the ingredients for some of the food that you want to make here that you could have made from your home country. Also, if you're wondering what the gym scene is here in Chiang Mai and what the prices are, well, I'm going to show you what we do. First of all, one of the things we do, my wife and I, we just started this like in the last 3 weeks. We started going up steps to a temple. And what we do is we start at the bottom and we just walk casually. We're not running all the way up to the very top of this thing and back down. We meet a lot of nice people going up and down this place. And it's a great way to get exercise, and you're committed, because once you get to the top, you got to get back down again. So that's a cheap and inexpensive way to get your cardio in less than 20 minutes here in Chiang Mai. The other thing we do is we go to a gym. Now, the gym we selected, we've been to many gyms. The gym we go to now is called Gym King, and it's a little bit down south from Hangdong. There's a lot of good gyms though in Chiang Mai, all over the place. We've been to Go Gym, Ox Gym, I'm forgetting the other names, but anyway, we've been to a lot of gyms. The gyms here are very good. They have all the equipment you're looking for, at least most of them do. What they are they're surprisingly expensive. You would think they would be dirt cheap. You know, it's Thailand, everything's a lower cost of living. The gym prices are a little bit more. However, the gym we go to, the prices aren't very bad, and we pay yearly, which really brings the cost down. Okay, now it's time for shout outs. Now, what shout outs are, these are for people who are contributing to the channel. So if you do feel so inclined, buy us a coffee. There's a link in the description. There's also a thanks button down here in the navigation below. Also, if you want to donate to the channel monthly, there's Patreon, so join us on there if you can. And if you haven't subscribed, as always, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the family. So, for the people who have given money to the channel, we're going to start with Buy Me a Coffee. We have Beverly W. Thank you, Beverly. Also, we have Nick. Thanks, Nick. And Steve S. Thank you to all of you. Also on Super Thanks, that's the little button that's got the thanks down in the below the video here. We got Rob LA Cyclist. No, that is not his given name. That is his screen name. So shout out to you, Rob. Also, Pamela A. Pamela A. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. So anyway, that's all we have for you in this quick episode. Anyway, thank you for watching, and until next time, Kap Kun Kap.